Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills OG Kyle Richards has dealt with family feuds in the past. It seems like Kyle is always on the outs with one of her sisters. She is either fighting with RHOBH alum Kim Richards or with her other sister, Kathy Hilton. While Kim co-starred with Kyle on the early seasons of the show, Kathy joined as a friend of the cast during season 11. And now, Kyle is reflecting on a stressful time filming with Kathy. As you may recall, Kathy had quite a night out in Aspen. Reportedly, she was angry that a DJ refused to play a Michael Jackson song, and allegedly Kathy and a Caribou Club employee argued. However, Kathy's alleged meltdown in a Sprinter van while she was alone with Lisa Rinna reportedly frightened Lisa. Well, in a refreshing change of pace, Kyle was able to interview Craig Turner, who is a co-executive producer on RHOBH, and they described the Aspen drama as one of the craziest, most intense scenes in the show's history. It also led to another feud between Kathy and Kyle. Shocking. Aspen was definitely up there as one of the craziest moments. Obviously, we all know what happened in Aspen. Craig said in a clip posted exclusively on BravoTV.com, "I was one of the only producers with the showrunner at the time, John Carr, who came down and met all of you at the Caribou Club, which is when the start of it happened." He added, "So as I was walking into the club, Aspen Gate began." However, RHOBH viewers never saw any footage because the cameras were down. We had got everything that we needed to get. Like, it was a wrap. We were coming to have a quick drink. And then bam, Craig explained. Then Kyle switched it up and discussed why she enjoys cast trips. "One of my favorite things with you guys is at the end of the shoot or in the morning, coming in and recapping like, 'Can you believe this happened?' she remarked. "I love trips for that," Craig stated. "I don't think people realize how intense trips are. There are literally 24-hour days. We wake up with you in bed, we go to bed with you. And that's why I've always understood what you mean by the crew becoming family, because that happens obviously on the day-to-day anyway, but a trip is intense, and you spend so much time together," he added. The latest season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, RHOBH, has delivered plenty of drama, but according to Kyle Richards, one moment involving her sister Kathy Hilton stands out as the most intense of the entire series. In a candid interview, Kyle opened up about the emotional roller coaster, shedding light on the complexities of family dynamics when played out on a public stage. Fans of RHOBH are well aware that the Richards-Hilton family drama has been a recurring theme. Over the years, the sisters have experienced their fair share of ups and downs. From disagreements over business ventures to rumors and misunderstandings, their relationship has often been in the spotlight. This season, however, a particular incident pushed their bond to its breaking point. Kyle explained, "When you're on a show like this, the cameras capture everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly. But what happened with Kathy and me this time was different. It wasn't just about a fight or a disagreement. It cut much deeper." The moment Kyle referred to occurred during the much-discussed Aspen trip. Viewers had anticipated tension among the group, but no one could have predicted the emotional explosion that ensued. What started as a glamorous getaway quickly turned into a battleground, with alliances shifting and accusations flying. "Aspen was supposed to be a chance for all of us to unwind and reconnect," Kyle shared. "But there were so many underlying issues that hadn't been addressed. It felt like we were all walking on eggshells, and eventually, something had to give." The episode in question saw Kathy confronting Kyle over a series of grievances. While the specifics were initially kept under wraps, rumors swirled that Kathy felt unsupported by her sister, particularly in light of comments made by other cast members. The confrontation escalated to the point where both women were in tears, with fellow housewives stepping in to mediate. Kyle described the confrontation as a turning point not only in the season but in her relationship with Kathy. "It was one of the hardest things I've ever had to deal with on the show," she admitted. "We've always had a complicated relationship, but this was on a whole different level. It felt like everything we've been holding back for years came spilling out all at once." According to Kyle, the intensity of the moment was compounded by the presence of cameras. When you're having a personal, deeply emotional conversation, the last thing you want is an audience. But at the same time, this is our reality. This is what we signed up for. The fallout from the confrontation was immediate. Kyle and Kathy's relationship appeared to be on shaky ground, with both women taking time to reflect on what had transpired. Meanwhile, the other housewives were left to pick up the pieces, grappling with their own feelings about the situation. The Aspen incident also had a ripple effect on the rest of the cast. Lisa Rinna, who has often found herself at the center of RHOBH drama, weighed in on the sisters' feud. "It was heartbreaking to watch," Lisa said in a confessional. "Family drama is always tough, but when it's happening in front of all of us, it's even harder. You don't want to take sides, but it's impossible not to have an opinion." Erica Jane, known for her sharp wit and no-nonsense attitude, also chimed in. "Seeing Kyle and Kathy like that was a reminder of how fragile family relationships can be. It made me think about my own life and the importance of communication." In the weeks following the Aspen trip, Kyle and Kathy's relationship remained a topic of conversation both on and off the show. Fans took to social media to share their thoughts, with many expressing hope that the sisters could find a way to reconcile. Kyle revealed that the aftermath of the incident was just as challenging as the confrontation itself. "It's one thing to have a fight with your sibling in private. It's another thing entirely to have it play out in front of millions of people. There's no escape. Everywhere you go, someone has an opinion about what happened." Despite the tension, Kyle expressed optimism about the future. "At the end of the day, Kathy is my sister. We've been through so much together, and I believe we can get through this too. It's going to take time, but I'm hopeful." The drama between Kyle and Kathy has sparked intense discussion among RHOBH fans. Social media platforms have been flooded with posts dissecting the Aspen trip and debating who was in the right. Some fans have sided with Kyle, applauding her for standing her ground, while others have shown support for Kathy, sympathizing with her perspective. "It's clear that both women are hurting," one fan wrote on Twitter. "I just hope they can find a way to heal their relationship. Family is too important to let something like this come between them." Another fan commented, "The Aspen episode was one of the most emotional things I've ever seen on reality TV. You could feel the pain on both sides. It was raw and real." The Richards-Hilton feud highlights the unique challenges of navigating family relationships in the reality TV world. While the platform offers an opportunity to share their lives with fans, it also magnifies every disagreement and misunderstanding. Kyle acknowledged this reality, stating, "Being on the show has brought us closer in some ways, but it's also tested us in ways I never imagined. It's a double-edged sword." The situation has also raised questions about the role of producers and editors in shaping the narrative. Some fans have speculated that the drama was heightened for the sake of ratings, while others believe it was a genuine reflection of the sisters' relationship. As the season continues, viewers will be eager to see how Kyle and Kathy navigate their new normal. Will they be able to mend their relationship, or will the Aspen incident leave a lasting rift? For now, both women are taking things one day at a time. "I've learned that healing takes patience," Kyle said. "We're not there yet, but I'm committed to making things right. Kathy and I had a long history, and I'm not willing to give up on that." Whether or not the sisters reconcile, one thing is certain. The drama has cemented this season of RHOBH as one of the most memorable in the franchise's history. As fans eagerly await the next episode, they're reminded once again why they fell in love with the show in the first place. Its ability to capture the raw, unfiltered reality of life, the highs, the lows, and everything in between.